Headlines today has the first exclusive details of the shape of the Modi Sarkar. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will have a 45-member Council of Ministers which will be sworn in this evening alongside him. Very highly placed sources have indicated that Modi is likely to keep the Defence Ministry with himself. Sushma Swaraj is all set to be India's next External Affairs Minister. Arun Jaitley is likely to be India's next Finance Minister. And BJP President Rajnath Singh is all set to take office as India's new Minister for Home Affairs. 45 ministers are likely to take oaths, 24 cabinet rank, 11 ministers of state and 10 with independent charge. The proposed Modi ministry is more than Modi Council of Ministers, is more than a third smaller than Manmohan Singh's. Though there isn't much difference in the cabinet and the independent ministers of state numbers, the ministers of state list is quite truncated compared to the one lauded over by Manmohan Singh. Let's go straight across to headlines today. Is Aditi, who's live with me outside Delhi's Gujarat Bhavan, where all of these decisions have been taken. The phone calls were made from here, Aditi. This is where all of those probables arrived to meet Narendra Modi in person to confirm those big decisions that have been taking place from that establishment. The list has been sent to Rashtrapati Bhavan, a 45-member Council of Ministers, just about two-thirds of what Manmohan Singh's really was. How soon, Aditi, before we have complete confirmed clarity on the distribution of portfolios?
In fact, right now, Shiv, Gujarat Bhavan has become the power center for the Bharatiya Janata Party for almost 10 days now. Various BJP leaders have come here over the past few days. We are getting to learn from the sources within the Bharatiya Janata Party and from some of the leaders who had gone and met Narendra Modi today that all of them have been confirmed by saying that they have either been given the cabinet berth, they have either been given the MOS or the MOS independent charge. But the portfolio distribution, we are being told, will be done only probably in the early evening. So we are expecting that about from between 4 and 5 today, the various cabinet ministers will be informed about the particular portfolios that they will be getting. In fact, right now, only the top 5 portfolios have been divulged, whether we talk about the Home Ministry, Finance, MEA, Defence and the Transport. So Transport in all likelihood is going to go to Nitin Gadkari, which again will be a cluttered ministry. And as far as we talk about the other portfolios, they are yet to be distributed. Narendra Modi's office is going to send out the final confirmation of the portfolios between 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock, and that too, hopefully, if all goes well, if everything goes on time, then we can expect probably by 5 o'clock all the portfolios to be distributed, Shiv.
Aditi, you've been tweeted by so many people. People have responded to your tweets. I'm getting a lot of tweets as well. Not all of them very polite. About L.K. Advani and Murli Manohar Joshi, what happened to the both of them? I mean, completely absent, no sight or sound from both those senior leaders. What's going on?
In fact, I remember, Shiv, almost 15 days back, I had reported at headlines today that the fate of Dr. Murli Manohar Joshi is still hanging by a loose thread. Nothing really has been decided as to what his role is going to be. One thing was for sure that Narendra Modi will not feature, Dr. Murli Manohar Joshi will not feature in Narendra Modi's cabinet. And even till now, just hours from now, Narendra Modi will be sworn in as the Prime Minister. But the future of both L.K. Advani and Dr. Murli Manohar Joshi seems to be uncertain. At one point of time when there was speculation that probably the party patriarch L.K. Advani can be given the post of a Lok Sabha speaker, but that also was shot down by most of the BJP top leaders who felt that it was way below his stature to become the Lok Sabha speaker. Right now there are only 2 options that we can see for L.K. Advani. He can either become the NDA chairperson, but he's already the NDA convener, so that also looks highly unlikely, or probably he can be made one of the chiefs of the commissions that Narendra Modi plans to set up. So clearly nothing right now has been decided as to what role L.K. Advani or Dr. Murli Manohar Joshi will play in the Bharatiya Janata Party or the Narendra Modi government.
It's just tantalizingly obscure at this point of time. I want to get in a perspective from our National Affairs editor, Javed Ansari, who's in touch with his sources in the BJP at this point of time. Javed, how are you reading this situation? Is this likely to become a problem? You know, most leaders are resigned to whatever they're getting, but Murli Manohar Joshi and L.K. Advani have been, you know, a source of trouble in the past. How are you reading this situation?
Look, given the fact that Narendra Modi has such numbers, I'm not so sure if in the immediate future either Mr. Advani or Mr. Manohar Joshi are likely to create any trouble, because it would look extremely bad, and it would not reflect very nicely on these two leaders of state, especially Mr. Advani. Perhaps at some time from now, if things start going bad, they may have something to say. But for now, I'm told that they intend to keep the powder dry.